Hi, and welcome again to another episode of Rob's Dragon Den. I am Rob Ryan. After getting an ass chewing from Lady Marcrest, our adventurers last week made their way to the Zenith Spire to warn certain members of the Council of Factions that they may be in danger, and that didn't go exactly as planned. So we'll see what happens next. Grab your dice, buckle up, and welcome to Elarion, the Shattered World. So last week, you began in Lady Marcrest's office, facing her sharp disapproval over your handling of the investigation. She made it clear that your reckless approach was unacceptable and warned you to be more discreet moving forward. With that warning lingering, Torin and Drom retired for the night, while the rest of you ventured to the Moonlit Bazaar. Lionel, still chasing an elusive book he believes to be crucial, uncovered a significant lead. His search is tied to an ancient and supposed to be extinct noble house. With that knowledge in hand, the group returned to the Gilded Hearth. However, you stayed out far too late, leaving you exhausted the next morning when you made your way to the Zenith Spire to warn Thorn Terran about the Shattered Hand. Now, your meeting didn't go as planned. Upon entering his office, you were ambushed by two rugs of smothering, guardians that nearly claimed Caesar's life before you managed to overcome them. When Thorn finally arrived, he dismissed your warning outright. However, before you could press him any further, chaos erupted, an attack on Aranis Saren, a councilwoman from the Verdant Expanse. Once the dust settled, Dorian took the opportunity to speak with Althea Gray, the council member from the area that contains Ravenspire. Given the ever-watchful eyes and ears within the spire, they agreed to speak again later at the Molten Cup.
Are we still there?
I say we head to the Molten Cup.
Let's go.
Yeah, lead the way.
It is, you started off in the morning, and that is when you went to the Zenith Spire. A lot has transpired since you've been here, so it is probably midday right now. And Theo, if you remember, a couple of guard members, they had whispered to you, meet us at the Golden Cup when their shift is over. Their shift isn't over until evening. You are welcome to head to the Molten Cup now. You have the day ahead of you.
Can we take a nap?
I have an idea.
Nap would give you a short rest.
Are we still exhausted?
Yeah, yes, you
Yeah.
are. It's still the same day.
Oh. There's not enough time for a long rest?
No. Long rest is 8
Maybe you
hours.
are real fucked up too. Or I guess
Yeah. A few of you have some injuries.
Is Caesar doing all right?
Yeah, not doing too bad.
Okay.
Feeling about 50%.
Yeah, I mean you take a couple good smotherings
Yeah,
and really come back from that emotionally.
quite the grip.
Yeah, I say we head out.
Before we
Torin, are we done here?
Before we
Yeah, I mean, I guess if Dorian, if you got everything you needed, you were talking to the council member. We didn't get much out of Thorn, but I don't think we would have anyway. I mean, unless there's anything we want to still do here.
Orion?
I got everything I need. We need to be at the Molten Cup later, but I think we have a few hours before we need to be there.
Why don't we Why don't we get you guys back for a rest and then a meal, and we'll head back out.
Okay. I mean, short rest is better than no rest, I guess. But really, we got to make sure we don't. Yeah, got to make sure. I need to get to bed tonight.
Okay.
Nobody else we need to see, then sure. Let's go do that.
Okay, you guys make your way, again, very familiar path now between the Zenith Spire and the Gilded Hearth, which is open and full of a lunchtime crowd. Right now, as you kind of walk in the front door, your buddy there greets you again. Hey, come on in, grab a table. We'll get you taken care of here in just a second.
When do those the Elden Guard get off shift? And we're supposed to meet them at the Molten Cup.
Evening.
Evening, like dinnerish.
So we have probably a few hours. Okay.
About
I'll
4
just,
hours, yeah.
I'm just gonna head. I'm just short nap right away. Just gonna go take about an hour. Somebody wake me up in an hour or two.
Dorian goes up.
How long is needed for a short rest?
An hour.
An hour? Okay. I'll grab some lunch. I'll sit down and have a couple ales, grab some lunch.
All right. Again, the familiar female comes over. All right. Where'd Dorian go? I brought ale.
He's a bit sleepy.
Well, not the first time. She just sets down ale for the rest of you. Anything special, or you just want me to bring what's in the kitchen?
You might be able to bring something up to Dorian still.
Yeah, I don't want to. Last time I brought something, he got all angry. There were people in there with him, and I just don't want to bother him.
Oh yeah. No, I'll just take the regular.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be right back. And she goes back. A couple minutes later, she comes out. It's just assorted meats. I mean, there's breads with spiced butter. There's a seared trout, fresh out of the river. Selected roasted game, grouse, a little bit of venison. Just a little mishmash of just about everything that she sets down. And she's like, she writes, okay.
We'll just put that on Dorian's tab.
Yeah, put that on the tab. All right, you guys, if you need anything, let me know.
Yeah.
Will
do.
Thank you. Thank you, lady.
I'm going to look across the bar for like a card game or a dice game or something that's going on.
You actually see in one area there is a card game going on. There in another table there is another card game going on. There are 2 card games going on in the back corner of the Gilded Hearth.
Would anybody like to play some cards?
I have a deck on me as we speak. I actually do have a playing deck. We could gamble amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Unless you want to gamble with strangers. I'm cool with either. I am cool with either.
I'll take my own deck out, which apparently I also have, and say, why don't we play?
All right, who's
Line
playing?
'em up.
Who's playing?
I'll be in.
1, 2, 3. Lionel? Jasper? Bell?
Yeah, I'll just sit there. I'll watch.
Okay. There are 2 games that they play in this tavern. There is one where you get cards and you try to make them add up to 21. There is another one. There is another one that is it's a version of poker.
What did we say? Poker?
Barely know her.
Let's poker.
But All right. You choose the ante.
2 gold piece.
Wow.
That's hefty.
1 copper coming up.
I don't have change that small.
Make some.
You can just break up one of your gold pieces into.
I
That's what I was thinking.
All right, fine.
All right, 1 copper. There's 3 copper in the pot right now. I need each of you to roll 2 6-sided die. Keep it to yourself.
Yes, sir.
Got them?
Got
Okay,
him.
those are your hold cards. This is basically Texas Hold'em.
Oh, cool.
So those are your hold cards right there. All right. Whoops. Here comes the flop. A 6, a 5, and a 2.
Okay.
Caesar, your bet.
I'll throw in another copper.
Drum?
I'll match. Check.
Copper. Theo?
Yeah.
That is 6 copper in the pot. Here comes the turn. A 3. Caesar?
I will throw in another copper. I make it 2. Oh, I want the 2 in.
2 copper to you, Drum.
I'll raise to a silver piece.
Oh, shit. That's... He raised you 8.
Seems like a position raise to me. That's all I'm saying.
I'll match him.
Oh, so... how the hell do I do this math? Okay, do that. 2 silver. That's a silver piece to you, Theo.
Check.
3 silver piece. Here comes the river. It is a 3. Caesar?
I'll throw in a silver.
I'll throw in a. Oh, I'll take a silver. Yeah, I'll go.
Silver, silver. Theo, silver to you.
I check.
Silver. So 6 silver, 6 copper in the pot. Caesar, it's to you. What you got? Just like
I got
Texas
2
Hold'em, get rid of 2.
Wait, what?
Just like Texas Hold'em.
Oh,
Yeah.
best 5 card hand.
best 5. Okay,
Best,
got
best
it.
5.
Oh,
Best 5 out of those 7. Yes.
Okay. I guess I have a straight.
Rom?
Does a full house beat that? Can I
So-
have that?
Full house?
I have a 3 and a 5.
I also have a 3 and a 5. So
I have a pair of 4s.
Ain't
I-
shit.
I think full house takes it.
So
Wait, don't both of them have full houses though?
yeah.
both have-
Yeah,
Oh,
because there's
So
3
if,
threes
if
on
they
the right.
drop 2, pick your highest number, probably, right?
yeah.
But
Yeah.
we
I-
both have a 3 and a 5.
Yeah.
We have the
Oh,
same
shit.
hand.
Just
Yeah,
roll
the same.
off. Then 1d20
Rollies.
each.
Rollies. Both of
like
you
that.
roll a d6. High card wins.
6.
Oh,
1.
Damn.
6 silver, 6 copper to Drum.
Perfect. What's the conversion rate, by the way, for copper
10.
to silver?
10 to 1.
Okay, it's 10 each.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
10 each.
And there's no Electrum or whatever the fuck, because I know there's a spot for it.
Yeah.
We
I was
rarely
mostly
go-
wondering.
Rarely go above gold.
I was mostly thinking of a different magical world where there's Galians and that sort of thing, and there's like 17 to 1, and
Disgusting.
All right. Are we doing another hand? What are you guys doing?
I'll do one more hand.
yeah, one more, I think.
All right.
One more takes all.
3 silver in the or 3 copper in the pot. Everybody roll 2d6. Keep them to yourself.
I'd say let's make this one interesting now.
All of your gold in the pot. Is that not what you had in mind?
I'm okay.
No, let's. But are you feeling that, Savvy? Because we could definitely play around.
Let's do 1 gold.
That's child's play. Let's do 5.
5 gold for the Annie.
Yeah.
I'm up for it.
Caesar.
Let's
All
go.
right, 5 gold.
I sound like
Why
Hulk Hogan. That's
15 gold. Okay, everybody got their 2d6?
Yeah.
The flop. 2, 2, 1. Caesar.
What's minimum bet?
5 gold.
Oh
Minimum
my
bet's
goodness.
5 gold? Holy shit.
That was the Annie.
Hey, you locked in.
Alright, fine.
Lock in, son.
5 gold. Grom.
5 gold.
Theo.
I match.
That's 15 gold. The
Oh,
turn,
that's-
My God.
Are we at 30 now?
the turn is a 4. Caesar.
Another 5.
5 gold. Grom.
Bump to 10.
10 gold. 5 to you, Caesar.
I tapped
Yeah,
the
why
table
not?
really loud. Check.
And Theo is in for 10. Here's the river. A 1. Caesar.
I'll go 5.
Grom.
Jesus.
I'll go 15.
10 to you, Caesar.
Why not?
And then Theo, 15 to you.
Check.
Woo! All
That
right.
pot right now.
All right. It is, Jesus. 30,
Be 90. Right?
90.
38.
90.
Yes,
105.
38.
105.
Wow.
This is a game changer here.
Drum, you wrote, you did the raise, so you show.
4 of a kind. Ones.
You have 2 ones?
Well, how many ones were there?
There's only
There's-
1 1.
There was 2
No, there were
ones.
2.
There were 2. So
There
4
were
of a
2.
kind.
Oh, there was 2.
I had a 4 of a kind as well. I had the 2s.
Bummer.
Theo?
I think I only had a full house. I had a 1 and a 2.
All right. Caesar.
Wait, you
105.
had a 1 and a 2. You also had 4 of a kind. But you had the ones.
No, he didn't. There was
No.
only 2
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, I thought there was only 2.
Yeah, there's only 2. 2 2s, 2
Oh.
1s.
Then he definitely won. I also had a full house then.
Oh.
So.
All right,
Yeah.
Caesar, 105 gold.
Oh, yeah. What was that each, so I can make sure that I
That
appropriately.
was. Let me see here. It was 5, 5,
35 each.
15.
Oh, 35.
Yeah, 35 each.
5 divided by 3. 35.
35 each.
Well, that hurts. All right.
We made one man richer today.
All right, so you guys are
Just-
sitting around playing cards. Jasper and Lionel, is there anything that you guys want to discuss, do, or are you just hanging, resting?
I don't have anything to say. No, I'm reading. I'm reading a book.
Okay, Jasper.
Lionel, I apologize to interrupt. Do you have a moment?
Yes.
Why did you begin to study? Seems like you do it a lot.
I've studied ever since I was touched by my great tree in our city, and I've also studied. My father was one of the scribes and noble, knowledgeable people within our city. So from a young age, I've always studied, because in the elven eyes, knowledge is power. No strength can equate to knowledge.
Is there an end goal? What do you want?
There is always an end goal with studies. Obviously, different studies have different end goals. Mine is very special to me. I find it very precious what I am searching for.
Is it an item that you search for?
The precious.
Yeah.
Is it
Ah,
feeling?
it is
it
more.
knowledge?
It is more of knowledge, but the things I seek are items that can provide me this knowledge.
I understand. Go back to reading. Thank you.
All right, by now it's been, a couple of hours. Dorian comes plopping down the stairs. As you guys are all just sitting here, playing some cards, talking, reading, everybody benefits from a short rest. If you benefit from a short rest, that means you can roll hit die.
Ooh.
If you choose to. I think you're level 2, so you can only do up to 2. But if you choose to roll hit die, you can do that after the short rest.
Does that return my healing lay on hands?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that's long rest for that one.
How do you? Oh, hold on. Another
Yep.
question. So, warlocks get their spell slots back on short rest. How do you want to play it?
Short rest. You got a
Okay.
short. Yeah, you got a short. Well, you
Okay.
got a full rest overnight, didn't you?
I did, but I've used spells.
Short rest.
That's kind of a broken feature.
That's warlock.
Hey, that's why I asked.
That's warlock.
Well, warlock doesn't get that many spell slots.
Right.
They expect you to
Yeah.
rest more.
Yeah.
Dorian, good to see you back down.
Dorian plops down as soon as Dorian plops into the chair. 2 tankards of ale drop on the table right in front of him.
Thanks, you good lad.
My friend, I tried sending someone up to bring. I tried sending her up to bring you some. I'm sure you would have enjoyed that.
Illyria, as you say, good lad, she kind of gives you a little smack in the back of the head as she walks away.
Sorry, lass. Well, whatever, I guess. It was a good nap, but I still feel pretty tired. We best get on with today's doings so then we can actually get a good rest.
I look out the window and see where the sun is in the sky.
It's you guys have spent a few hours here just kind of hanging out, playing cards, talking, reading. It's actually been very relaxing here for the last few hours. If you kind of finish up here and then make your way over to the Molten Cup, you'll probably beat them there, but not by much.
Well, we shouldn't keep them waiting.
I agree. Let's the Molten Cup's in the Forge Quarter, right?
Yes, that it is.
We should Jasper lead the way? I think isn't the Jasper knows the Forge Quarter pretty well.
I can.
All right. Well, you guys have been there too. You went. Remember, if you went to the smelting yards with him. But you make your way to just kind of moseying. Now, no big hurry. Just kind of walking through town, looking around. As you make your way to the Molten Cup.
As we're walking there, Torn, have you been doing all right lately? Has everything been going okay with the headaches?
Oh yeah, everything. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, I just want to check in.
Sure.
I don't want to.
No, it's all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just let me know if you need anything.
Yeah. Okay. You guys come up upon the Molten Cup. The Molten Cup is actually one of Eldenmir's oldest taverns. It's located near the heart of the Forge Quarter. The name is as much a symbol of the city's industrial backbone as it is the emblem of the tavern's own atmosphere. With strong ties to the forging and crafting culture of Eldenmir, the Molten Cup is a haven for blacksmiths and traders. Inside, it's a little rugged yet welcoming. Dim lighting provided by wall sconces and the roaring fire on the far side. The scent of sweat and ale and sizzling meat fills the air. Murmur of deep voices mixes with the occasional burst of laughter, the clatter of tankards on wood. There's a long, sturdy wooden counter that stretches across the far side. Behind the bar, there's a row of iron mugs that hang on hooks there, each belonging to a regular customer, like a mug club. Solid, well-worn tables and benches. A few smaller round tables sit near the front, off to the right-hand side. Corner of the tavern in the back, there's a battered old piano. On the far end of the bar, kind of on that little L part, there's a mechanical device sitting there. And you watch people, they put coins in it, and they pull a lever. And then these wheels spin, and depending on the outcome of these wheels, they either win or lose coin. You walk into the Molten Cup. It's not overwhelmingly packed right now, but it is starting to fill up. There's a half-orc, a towering half-orc behind the bar. Deep green skin, got a big mane of mussed-up black hair, tusks protruding from his lower lip, muscular and broad-shouldered, little silver earring in his left ear. He's got a simple but sturdy tunic underneath a loose, well-worn coat that kind of hangs open, revealing a few heavy chains that he wears. There's a little female halfling running around, curly auburn hair, tied back in a messy bun. She's got a light flowered dress with a dirty apron on front. She's out there serving. And you have just walked into the front door of the Molten Cup.
Tom, you know that guy?
You just assume I know every half-orc in this town?
Yep.
I mean, it's a safe assumption. We're few and far between, but no, I don't know that guy. I've been, I served mostly in the military, and I was pretty secluded for a good portion of time, so...
He's cleaning out mugs, and he looks up and he sees you guys walk in. And he stops.
You know this guy?
Do I know that guy?
He sets the
That's the bartender.
Oh.
He sets the mug down on the table. Never taking his eyes off of you, Drum. He kind of walks out from around behind the bar. Just walking straight, not fast, but just walking straight toward Drum. Never taking his eyes off you.
I think he knows you.
People are bumping into you,
I think he knows me too.
or people are bumping into him. He's just walking, like the crowd isn't even there. He just kind of walks. He's big too, walks right through. He walks right up to you, Drum. He drops down on one knee, bows his head, and he says, Mokra Sheer.
I look at Dorian. I look at Dorian. I'm like, that must be a safe word.
As he's down on one knee with his head bowed in front of you, and he has called you Mokra Sheer.
Okra shear.
Okra shear. Got it.
Sir, do I know you?
He looks up. You are the Mokra Sheer.
Yes, but that's such a... That's no light thing to call someone.
Is told, is known, it is known. The Mokra Sheer will come. Time.
What is
The time is approaching. It's getting near. And when the time comes near, the Mokra Sheer will come. Please come, you sit, and he takes you over to one of those round tables, kind of over on the right hand side.
I pull Torin with me as basically not letting him out of my
And
view.
he pulls enough chairs over to one of those round tables for all of you. He's and please, you sit. You sit. I bring you something special. Yes, you and your friends. Friends of Mokra Sheer are friends of Bannick.
Bannick?
Thank you. And if
And
you have goat milk,
yes. And he goes.
thank you.
He goes back behind the bar, and he's getting stuff. They kind of back in that little back room. That's where the cook is. He hollers something in there. A few minutes later, he himself brings out a couple of big trays, tankards of not just ale. There's a forged ember ale. There's an Ironheart mead that you might enjoy too. Silverstream wine. There's a steel claw cider. He brings it all. He brings out stews and roasts and grilled meats and fresh baked rolls stuffed with a rich savory filling like roasted pork and spiced lamb, smelted potatoes, fruit fire pies, molten chocolate cake. He brings it all and sets it down in front of you. Yes, does this make the Mokra Sheer happy?
I'm very pleased. I insist that I pay though.
And then the
or at least my friend Dorian can help.
And then the little halfling that's been running around, she comes with two big tankards, and she sets them down in front of you. Goat milk.
Perfect.
I leave you to your business now. You, Mokra Sheer, you need anything, you come see Bannick.
Thank you, Bannick.
He
Thank you for your
kinda-
hospitality.
He nods. He kind of nods at all of you, and he gives a very respectful bow to Drum and backs away.
Would I know anything of this Bannick?
He's the half-orc owner, bartender. Yeah. I mean,
Other than that,
yeah, you've seen him. And obviously, you've seen him in here. You've been in here. You've been
yeah.
hanging around the Forge Quarter.
Yeah.
Mokra shear.
Lisan al Gaib. Lisan al Gaib.
I'll grab one of them flagons of ale or I'm grabbing one of those flagons of ale that get put down and putting it over to Drom like a cheers, and I'll say,
Mokrashir! And I'll raise up my tankard to kind of meet it. It splashes a little bit into his cup, but not enough where it would like dilute it too much. And I say, to the chosen one.
Is that what that means?
It does, I guess. We'll need to talk to Bannick. I think he may have got me confused, but it's quite nice of him to treat us in this way. And I tried to pay, so.
So you did know
Rob,
that guy.
I'd like to do a
I
history
don't.
check.
I would also like to do a history check.
Okay, who's rolling history?
I think
I'm-
he is.
Yeah, I would like to see if I've ever read anything about the Mokrashir.
Guidance is being casted.
Cast it.
Huzzah!
Got 16.
Son.
What's up?
It's a Orcish word. And now you have just learned it means chosen one. But other than that,
Okay.
not really much.
Okay.
Guys are sitting around for a little while.
Are people there yet or no?
Talking about this Mokrashir, enjoying these fine food and drink of the establishment. Door opens. A couple guys walk in, hooded cloaks. They pop the cloaks, the hoods down. It's two guard members. It's two guard members that Theo was talking to. They kind of look around and they see over there, and they come and grab a couple of chairs, and they look around first and they sit down. All right. We get in a lot of trouble being seen talking to you, Twinley, but yeah. So you would know these guys as it's two of the guard members that you actually served with. There's Aldis Vero, Aldis, and then Mathis Greaves. Aldis and Mathis, there's two guys you actually served with. All right.
Aldis and Mathis.
Yeah.
Both the same last name?
Aldis Vero and Mathis Greaves.
Ah. Gotcha.
All right. You had questions about Kalen.
Yes.
What do you want to know?
Thank you for meeting me here. Speak nothing of this meeting, or else I will come for you.
Speak nothing in this meeting. We could lose our asses.
Alright, mutual agreements. Never speak of this.
As far as you know, we're just here drinking with an old buddy.
That's all I need. So, I hear something's happened with Sergeant Galen recently.
Yeah.
Something's afoot. What happened to the man?
I know you were close, but God, it kills me to say it. He was dirty. He was working for the Rifflins. He was working for the Scorched Hand.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, he was. He'd been in the Guard for a long time. A lot of people were loyal to him. He was taking advantage of those loyalties. As a sergeant in the Guard, he was making sure that only guards loyal to him were running those security for those supply runs. And then the Scorched Hand would hit those supply runs, and he would make sure that the guards stood down. Scorched Hand.
Good.
Yeah, they would set up an ambush point. Scorched Hand would be waiting to hijack the shipments, and they get them without any resistance. I guess that's good that nobody got hurt. But I gotta tell you, somebody somewhere high up put the pieces together. And I think Kalen caught wind of it, and he took off. They were closing in on him. He ran. he ran before they could get him.
That is like him. He always knew how to escape the threat.
Well, yeah, I mean, isn't that what they teach us?
Mm-hmm. Best soldiers in all these lands.
Yeah.
The drum gives a little chuckle. I'm not so sure about that.
I mean, I know you. I know you guys were close, and I know you had your own issues and falling out with the guard, but this is bad.
How long has he been doing this? What do the
honestly?
What does the wind say?
I don't know how long, but I mean, the shipments have been hijacked. Maybe a couple years ago, you heard about a couple of shipments here and there being hijacked, but it's gotten more and more and more and more frequent. And now with him gone, the shipments are being guarded again, and it's getting bad out there.
Is he on the run now?
You know what? Since he caught wind that they were looking for him, if I were a betting man, I'd say he's probably in the Riftlands, since that's, who he was working for. But I mean, I don't know. But if it were me and I was on the run, that's where I'd go.
Let's start. Do you know if there's anyone he is still close to in the Elden Guard that I may find and talk to?
I mean, he's still got friends in the guard, but I don't know.
I'm thinking more things to ask.
Who was the? I'll whisper to Twinley. Who was the last person to see him?
Do you know who the last person was to see the sergeant?
I don't know. He was here, and we started hearing. I mean, there was talk, and there was just weird things going in the Citadel. People talking behind closed doors, and you would hear his name, and you could just tell that something was wrong. And then he was just gone. No idea when he took off. Actually, no idea where he took off. Who he said. I mean, I don't know. Hell, he could be hiding in this. Be hiding in this tavern for all we know.
Oh, don't worry, he's not here. I scoped it out. When I got the bounty from the guy, would I have gotten a piece of paper?
All it had was his name and the amount.
Ah, okay. I want to ask the guard. I asked the guards, fellas, have you heard of a bounty on Sergeant Keelan?
Well,
Does the Elden Guard know of this?
It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, if he was defying the government, if he was defying the council and helping the Riftlands and using the guard to do it, I mean, the council's not going to put a bounty on him. That's not what they do. They're all about law and order. But if there's a bounty on him, he pissed somebody off.
I just can't believe my sergeant would do this. This isn't the man I knew growing up.
Yeah, when you left, he changed.
I had no idea things would change.
Your leaving really hit him. It crushed him.
He was like a father to me.
Yeah, we know. Oh, you've been talking to Aldous. Mathis kind of nudges him. God, we gotta go. We gotta go. That's all I know. Good luck. I I hope you find him and I hope he's okay, but
Thank you, fellas.
they pop their hoods up and slide out the door.
Get out of here. Make sure no one follows you. Speak nothing of this.
He looks back at you. Speak nothing of what?
I don't know. What just happened? And poof, they're gone.
Well, this conversation was going on. This place, it is now it's packed. I mean, it's shoulder to shoulder. You're sitting in chairs and there's people bumping into you constantly. Dorian, what you did not notice is sitting now behind you at a table, wearing a cloak of deep forest green. Hood is kind of pulled low, concealing the face. A hushed voice, barely more than a breath above the crackling hearth. Lord Blackwell, don't turn around. It's Althea. You recognize the voice.
Did you bring those 5 gold pieces I gave you?
I did.
This would be a good place to buy some ale to keep in your office.
It's already being taken care of, Lord Blackwell.
Okay.
Is that what you brought me here to discuss?
No, I just thought since you were here, it would be a good time to bring it up.
Yes, I do have access to stores of supplies. Yes. All right.
But you didn't have any ale earlier.
No, I didn't. I should not be here, so let's make this quick. What is it? What is it that you need?
Many people have said they should not be here today. Why is that?
On her eyes and ears, everywhere. She's very jittery. She's very nervous. The hood still pulled very low. Cloak wrapped tight around her. She's sitting with her back.
Whose eyes and ears?
This conversation very well could cost both of us our lives. But I cannot overlook what has been happening any longer. There are those noble houses, the powerful, pulling strings behind the scenes. Resources that are meant for the Riftlands are being stolen. They're being siphoned. Supplies, food, medicine. Those powerful noble houses are redirecting those resources back into the verdant expanse. Lord Blackwell, it's getting bad. It's coming to a head. The Riftlands are preparing for war. I understand you are investigating this.
Nope. To be honest with you, I'm just here to stop the incursions.
That is where it started. If you follow the source of those incursions, find out who's orchestrating these hijackings.
Okay. What houses are pulling these strings?
That I don't know. I'm not privy to that information.
Why would you give me the council meeting notes?
You are not a council member, Lord Blackwell.
I still don't understand. Don't you report to me?
No, Lord Blackwell. We've told you this 100 times. Ravenspire is just one small area within a larger area that I represent.
How do I, as the Blackwell Lord, become responsible for that larger area?
That is a conversation for another day, Lord Blackwell.
Okay. So, do you know if the, what is his name? The Cinder Souls, are they part of these houses pulling strings?
I have not heard that name.
Okay. What about Lady Marcrest? She seems a little fishy.
Torin looks at you like, Lady Marcrest is... She is a special kind of mess.
So these powerful houses that you don't know or can't tell me who, pulling strings to redirect resources away from the Riftlands to the Expanse. Okay, so just to be clear, these resources are going to my people and to feed my people and to give them medicine. Got it?
Going to your... None
where-
of these resources going to Ravenspire.
Where are they going?
I don't know. That's why I say if you could find out who's orchestrating these hijackings. I don't know.
Oh wait, I thought the Riftlanders were causing the hijackings. I'm confused.
Yes. But who's orchestrating? I don't know, Lord Blackwell. I don't even know who's working for who anymore.
That's very loud.
They're preparing.
Preparing for war.
I've said too much. As she's kind of visibly shaken. She's glancing around toward the exit, like she's even second guessing coming here. I've said too much. She stands up, pushes back her chair, and pulls the cloak tight around her shoulders. She slips away through the crowd and into the night.
Wait, I want to grab her. I'm going to grab her before she leaves.
Yes.
Hand her a gold and say, "Get some ale for yourself."
Thank you, Lord.
Yes.
And as she grabs your hand, and she holds your hand right there, be careful. They won't hesitate to silence you. She leaves the gold in your hand, and she slips away through the crowd, out the door, and into the night.
Althea Gray, everyone. I don't know if we learned anything from that.
Oh, we know it's true that they're pulling resources now. And it's not just made up.
Yeah, find out who is orchestrating the redirecting of, not the hijackings. Find out who's orchestrating this whole things being redirected into certain areas of the Verdant Expanse. You've figured out who's doing the hijackings. That is the Riftlanders, the Scorched Hand.
And according to Althea, it's not the Cinder Souls. Never was.
Torin.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this was a bit of a waste of time, except maybe Twinley learned something about Kaylin, but
I mean, that is that is why we came here, isn't it?
It is.
Mission accomplished, I'd say.
But what now? I don't think we can trust anybody. And,
Well, I was wondering, have any of you been to the Riftlands? None of you, huh? Yeah.
been around the Verdant Expanse a lot.
Say, about how far of a distance would the Riftlands be from here?
Days of travel.
Like 3 or like 9?
Get my fancy map here. You are in Eldenmere. Getting through to the Riftlands would take you through the Shattered Peaks. And then up into the Riftlands. That's I mean, if you travel straight travel, that's a good week of travel.
My God. I am calling upon the great wisdom of the textbook gods, and I hear the Riftlands are home to some of the most infernal beasts. So if we travel there, we need to be prepared for dangerous enemies. So if we do this next, it would probably be a treacherous expedition. Do we have any more pressing matters closer to here before traveling to the Riftlands?
Yes, this place is being attacked.
Mm-hmm.
But we...
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't even know how to ask this question. Do we know of any of the noble houses that are doing better than others?
That guy's room we were just in, the other guy that had the carpets, his room was very extravagant in comparison to Althea's.
Okay. He was also on the list of potential people that they are trying to kill. So either he knows about them, or I'm guessing not.
I think Uranus Saren would definitely be one, based on the list.
She was the one that was attacked earlier this morning.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Well,
And then
I don't think that the Scorched Hand would attack the people who are helping them.
oh, you're trying to see people helping them? Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
Well, no,
yes.
because the noble, like from what I got from what they told them, is that the noble families are like smuggling back into the Verdant Expanse. So like they're taking from the Riftlands. They're not helping them.
Right.
Yes, she
Right.
said that the noble houses are pulling strings to redirect resources away from the Riftland.
Yeah,
Back into the
so I would say
expanse.
the one girl that got attacked would be one. Matron, Fiesta, Fairgrove would definitely be one based on the list. And
Was
then
that the lady that was attacked? I didn't write that down.
Uranus Saren was.
Ah,
And then Thorn, yeah, and we were in Thorn's office, and then they say that he's a traitor, greed-driven, must fall. So I
Yep.
think those three, and then Lady Isolde. Because if you think about it,
Arkrest.
Isolde controls the trade routes. So
Yeah, but it said her betrayal is paid in blood.
yeah, and what he told us, the guy that we captured, was that she used to like smuggle money and take money from them to be able to get them goods, but then somebody else, from what he said, somebody else gave her a better offer and she cut them off.
Right. Yep.
So I think the three on the High Council would be
Well, there's
Thorn.
more than 3.
Well, the three that
I'm
they,
sorry.
yeah, just the three that I would be suspect to, based on the list that we have, would be the girl that got attacked, the guy's office that we were in, and then Matron Hiestia Fairgrove.
What about Callista Voral? She was also on the list, but she says
She's
from
neutral.
the Rifflins.
It says
She's,
neutral and indifferent. At least that's what they had on the list, is that she was neutral and indifferent. So I mean,
Right.
we could always talk to her, because that wouldn't be a biased party, obviously. At least from what we have.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Jasper, are you Jasper or Bell?
Jasper.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, yeah, because the other people on the list, Eric, he's quiet, potential support. Joran is an advocate, trustworthy, assuade. And then Callista is neutral. And then the other three that are on the council factions are not good in their eyes. And then same thing with Lady Isolde.
Yeah. Okay. So we should maybe try to find the three there? Or we already talked to Thorn, didn't we?
Yeah, well, I mean, we didn't really get to talk to him because
Yeah.
there was people getting attacked, and then the guard showed up and everything. So,
Right.
and he didn't really seem one to want to talk to us either way. And then obviously the one girl's not going to talk to us because she was almost killed.
Yeah.
But we didn't even look for the matron.
Mm-mm.
And they said that she's a manipulator, so that could mean that she has power.
Yeah, I feel like we
Because
definitely
from seeing Thorn, he seemed like he didn't do much. He's just a puppet. Like, but so is Uranus.
Yeah. I mean, he's not gonna outright tell us anything.
No, but at the same time, why would you have those things in your office as well? You know, that attacked us, the carpets that almost took you out. Like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't need that in especially the Xenospire, because the Xenospire is heavily guarded. Why would you need that if you're supposedly doing what you're supposed to?
A good point.
And then we didn't see anybody. The person that attacked, they got away. Correct? There wasn't any
Correct.
thing that we noticed.
They went out the window.
Okay. All right. So we're still in this bar. Would we like to leave the bar, or well, Drom, do you want to research a little bit more about Malkrashir?
Drum
He's done.
has one flagon of the goat milk that's just like on its side, and he's like drinking heavily from the second one, and like he's never had something so good before in his life. It's like deep pulls of this goat milk, and just like dripping down his tusks. He said, honestly, he can call me whatever he wants. If they keep bringing out goat milk, I'm happy. And I just let out this burp that, like, kind of fills the room. Even like it's louder than the ambient sound in a bar.
The whole bar just for a split second, is quiet, and then everybody starts talking and everything again. And Bannick, you see him look up from the bar. And he scrambles around, and he comes out with 2 more flagons of goat milk, and he sets them down in front of you. Says, for the Mokra Shir. Bows to you again, and then backs away.
And before he backs away too far, stop.
Yes.
Why don't you sit with us?
Us. Me.
Yes.
You want me to sit with Mokra Shir?
Yeah, share some goat milk.
I Bannick sit with Mokra Shir. Yes. He pulls up a stool. Yes. Mokra Shir and friends. Yes. Yes.
Well, most of these are good friends. I don't know about that one. And I pointed to Blackwell.
Yes. Yes.
But he's warming up to me.
You want Bannick make friend disappear.
Mokra Shir will take care of him in due time.
All right, you say word. You say word. I make friend disappear.
I'll keep that in mind.
Anything for Mokra Shir.
Now, you keep calling me that. Why?
It is known. It is known in prophecy. Time. You see in sky.
Well, yes, I see the signs. I know it's coming, but
Bannick sees sign.
But how do we know it's me?
Is just known. Is said that Mokra Shir is just known. I see you. You come into Molten Cup, and I see,
and you just know it's me.
And I go, that. There is Mokra Shir.
I'm flattered. Truly,
is known.
But I don't even know how to read.
Who needs read? You're right, not friend. And he slaps Blackwell on the back. Who needs read, right? Not friend.
Who needs read?
Yes.
Ale.
Yes.
You need ale.
Ale. And he just grabs one of the flagons on the table, and he.
Ale.
Yes.
And I put mine up with it. I'm hoping that, like, with the action again, some of it spills on Lionel's book. Whatever he's reading, like, who needs reading? Yeah.
No. And he slams it back. Oh, is honor for Bannick sit with Mokra Shir. Mokra Shir allow Bannick to sit with is great honor. Yes.
Bannick, if you ever need anything, send word. Find me, and I will help you.
These words, they make Bannick. I have to go. You see he's visibly overcome with emotion as he makes his way back and disappears behind the bar for a little bit.
Drum.
What the hell just happened?
Drum.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I get stuff on your books? Who
No,
needs to
no.
read?
I'm faster than you think. I was wondering, do you know of the prophecy he speaks?
Well,
Like what
I think we
what
all
is I do not.
I do not either.
What is
perhaps
prophecy?
It's a story best told around a campfire late at night. It's more one
Was
to
it a scary story?
yeah, but it's just that it's a story.
And you don't want to share?
Do you see a campfire?
I
I
cast fireball.
I will make a little fire in the middle of the table.
In one of
Does
the the flagons, the metal flagons, there's
I look around to
yes.
see Bannick's Bannick, like his expression of there being a fire, like just an open fire where there's not normally one.
blows his nose. Oh. Jeez.
I have to find the passage real quick. Or I have to remember the passage really quick.
Okay. You can always just put it in the chat if you want.
The people who watch our videos don't have access to the chat.
Yeah, but then I'd read it in the chat.
Why don't
As you know, I like.
Why don't I story tell? Who
Yeah.
needs read?
Who needs?
No, who needs read? Right, not friend.
Right. We need ale.
Yes, more ale.
So
More tankards come out. Goat milk, ale, the mead, the spice wine, everything.
I pull the fire closer to my face so it like underlights a little bit, looking for it to be as spooky as possible. Among my tribe, long scattered and diminished, there is a belief passed down in hushed tones around the fires. When the shattered moon becomes whole again, so too will the bonds of the ancient ones be made whole.
You see, Bannick
Chains
slips in beside. No, you go. Keep, yes, tell.
chains that once shackled gods to the earth. This is a good bedtime story, isn't it?
He's good, yes.
See, our ancestors, hardened warriors, believed that after the sundering, the whole world itself became a prison for spirits and destruction. Primordial forces bound beneath the stone when the sky was torn apart. These beings were said to writhe below, their rage causing the quakes, their cries carried on the wind during storms. The moon's rupture was not just a celestial wound, it was the shattering of a cage, or of their cage. Every few centuries, when the twin remnants align, the world is reminded of what was broken, and the legend says, when the moon is made whole, so too shall the chains be reforged. And those chains are the ones that shackled God to the earth.
Can you repeat that one more time? I apologize.
when the when the moon.
No, just your last line. I didn't catch it. No, I'm,
Oh,
I'm being serious.
I
I'm being dead serious. I'm sorry.
I know. Fucking Blackwells. The legend says, are you listening, Blackwell?
I'm
The
listening.
legend says, when the moon is made whole, so too shall the chains be reforged. But he who bears the blood shall hear their call, and he alone must stand, or all shall fall. I think he believes that, well, Bannick seems to believe that I'm the one who must stand.
Is Mokrashir. Yes. Is good.
Where's that name come from?
It's Orcish. It's part of who we are, part of the tribes.
I speak orc.
Nope. But don't we have 2 moons?
And
I do speak orc.
every
Then you know that Mokrashir roughly translates into chosen one.
the chosen one. Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
You have one moon, but it is broken in
it
two.
is split. And every once in a while, it
Every-
aligns.
Every few hundred years, they come together, and then
That's why, it's just a kid's tale. It's
it's not Kid's Tale. He's pro.
Bannick, do you truly believe in these things?
Yes.
What proof do you have?
I have proof Mokrashir sits in my barn. Is all proof I need. You wait, I'll be there a moment. and
Yeah.
the people are like,
Rom Rom is sitting at a table. I assume he's not holding his shield.
correct. It would be,
I would like
probably a
to-
good
it'd be-
assumption.
Yeah.
up next to him.
I would like to pick it up off the ground. I'm gonna toss it at Doran. I'm gonna say, seems like you're the one that should be holding the shield now. This is the Mokrashir.
This is new to me. Never heard this before. Why have you never told me, John?
It's just a child's story.
Not one you've told me though. You've told me many stories.
I've told you many children's stories, but none orcish.
True.
I'm unsure the family would approve of such brutal and bloodthirsty stories.
Well, Mom and Pa are not here, so what Mama doesn't know won't hurt her.
I think you forget who I swore an oath to.
That's true. Maybe another time.
Bannick, you hear that? The Mokrashir swore an oath to people.
Mokrashir is most honorable of us all.
I did not expect it to go that way.
What sort of damage is that? That
Psychic damage.
yeah, that's some psychic damage. Vicious mockery type shit.
It's, and he, Bannick, is good prophecy, is good story. I must see customer. You need? Anybody need? I bring.
Thank you, Ben.
And so he goes and takes care of a couple of customers, and you see the little halfling, female halfling come. She's just flittering around. I mean, like a bee. She brings more plates of the food and more ale and more goat milk.
It is late. We should think about sleeping.
I agree. Let's Torn, let's head back. I don't care what the rest of you do. I just need to make sure he gets back safe. He's got a curfew, you know.
He should make sure you're getting back safe. You're the
I'm the
Crusher. We need to protect you.
Right. Yes, I'm the Mokrashir. Such funny children's stories.
Should we have Torin lead the way?
I think that would be wise.
All right. You guys pop out of the Molten Cup. Bannick, he waves at you. He says, You come see Bannick anytime.
I left 7 gold pieces on the table for him.
Okay. He does a bow. Very respectful. And then goes about his business. As you guys, you step out of the Molten Cup, you're in the Forge Ward. The heat of the forge fires, it kind of clashes here against the cool night air. Smells like, burning coal and molten metal, a huge contrast to the stale ale and roasted meats that were inside the tavern. But there's kind of an unnatural stillness out here this late at night in the streets. But that's when you hear it. The faint sound, the scuff of boot on cobblestone behind you. 4 figures emerge from the shadows, their faces shadowed by mask and hood. But the glint of steel in their hands is unmistakable. One of them speaks. This went faster. One of them speaks. If you're smart, you walk away from this investigation. You leave town tonight. Roll for initiative.
Oh, it.
Oh yeah. No one's ever said Dorian Blackwell is the smartest man.
First time, huh?
But they have said Dorian Blackwell is the toughest man.
I thought they said you were the dumbest man.
We
I've
found
never
out
heard
today.
that. Oh, that was a good roll. Oh, but it's a D20 roll. Do I still have to take -2?
-2 for all of you that are exhausted.
Not you, Torin. Let me tell you, I got you back to bed on time.
That's because Mommy made you go to bed.
Baby boy.
2, 6. Who
And
am
that
I
is the
missing?
only reason you're not exhausted.
Jasper.
Me.
DJ,
The one
Missing me.
that is-
Catch your crap.
Let me type.
Oh, y'all eat.
All right, can I type then?
Did he give you an update for last session?
You can watch
That's
it.
insane.
You
I
can watch
haven't
it.
watched it yet.
You can watch it online.
Yeah.
We have 14 to 18 initiatives. That's kind of crazy.
And then there's
all
Jasper.
very good rolls.
Yeah, and then there's me.
And then there's Jasper.
Are we able to switch
We're
around?
actually doing it in reverse order this time.
Is that a thing? Can we switch orders on initiative?
No, we don't.
No.
No, we're not doing that. Not this
I thought-
time.
Jasper.
Why did we do it last
Jasper,
time?
who-
Forgot.
Was it?
I-
It was Jasper. Jasper.
No,
is it Jasper or
Caesar.
Caesar?
Caesar has
Yeah, that's
has an
Caesar.
ability.
Oh, that's why. I see. Damn, sucks. The guy on the bottom.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, 'cause
Sorry about
it. Because Jasper's nobody, right?
Don't even worry about it, guys. I'm all good.
All right. Screen set here. So the one that spoke to you is thug number 4. He's the one that, if you're smart, you'll just walk away from this investigation. You leave town tonight. You guys kind of... Thug number 2 down here at the bottom. He comes up toward Jasper and Isabel. 5.
Their turns aren't on the turn order. Or at least I can't
And
see
I don't know why. I'll work on that. But Thug 2 is first. He's got a 21. He comes up 5, 10. You can see them, though, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
There's no way.
All right. I'll work on it. So he comes up toward Jasper, and he's got a short sword in his hand. And he takes a swing at Jasper with the short sword for a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And he's quick. He takes 2 swings. His second swing is a 13.
Wait, 19?
19 on the first one.
It doesn't hit.
How's your AC?
20.
Dang.
Shit.
We calculated it together.
I don't remember that.
Oh.
I can't remember
Old ass.
anything.
It's because Warforged is busted.
Yeah, at early levels, at low levels. All right, so he takes 2 swings at you, misses with both of them. Dorian, you're up.
5, 10, 15, 20. I can only move 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's all I need. I will get there.
You know we're gonna meet you there.
It's close. And from there, I will swing my hammer to take 2 off. So I rolled a 17. That makes that a 15.
15.
And then plus... Well, hold on. Plus 8.
Holy crap. The 15 would have hit.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's a 4 and a 2. I'll re-roll that. For a 3 and a 3. So I'll take the 7. The 7 plus 6 is 13 damage.
13 damage.
Can he make a...
On Thug 4.
Is he large or smaller?
He's human size.
Okay. Can you make a con save?
Con save would be a 19.
Oh, that passes. He is not prone.
He is not prone. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
All right. Oops, I think I just added him twice. I got this turn order thing messed up. That's all right. We'll figure it out. Okay, that is Dorian.
Why can I control Torn?
I've got you guys set up to control everybody.
I can control anybody.
It just made it easy to start. So that was
Okay,
Thug
there
2,
we
Thug
go.
2. Okay, Thug 4. He takes a swing right back at you, Dorian. He's got a mace in his hand, and he takes 2 quick swings at you for a dirty 20 and a 13.
A dirty 20 will hit.
Dirty 20 hits for 6 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
He just connects against you. That was Thug 4. Dorian, you had your turn. Drum, you're up.
I move to here. As I sidestep past Lionel, I say, I can't do much for healing right now. And grab my sword and really wind it up and just take this big chunk towards Thug 1 As that happens, my sword will glow red, kind of bringing a little bit of flame and just like a little bit of light with it. And it won't hit.
Would you roll?
So 5.
Yeah, 5 does not hit. Anything else?
Actually, 10, maybe 10 hit.
10 does not hit.
No, that's me.
Lionel.
I will. Seems like Dorian was the only one that got hit, correct? Because Jasper
far.
didn't get hit. Okay, I will wait then. I'm going to use Guiding Bolt, and I will shoot at number 4. So Thug
Guiding
number 4
bolt
by
at Thug
Dorian.
4.
Yep. Um, 17.
17 hits.
Say it again. Sorry, you cut out.
17 does hit.
Did it again.
Your mic button.
That was
Yeah,
funny.
cut out again. It'll hit, I'm assuming. Okay.
It's just a little jittery on your end, Rob. So that might be why.
It looks like Wi-Fi, I think.
Yeah.
Uh, 15 damage.
50.
Nice.
50, right?
15.
I heard a
Yeah.
0.
I heard a 0 too.
Theodore, you are up.
I have a flail, right? I charge at Thug 4. 5, 10. I'm gonna go up here. 15. And I take my flail, and I'm fully charging at this man, and I fix on it, right, and I go right at his face. Let's get it. I'm assuming you said to roll. I'm gonna roll. 14 to hit.
14 does hit.
It does hit.
Does not. I read
No?
his lips. I read his lips. He said does not.
Oh, it does hit.
You're lying.
That's it. Oh,
Oh, it does.
Oh, sweet. Awesome. That's great. Because the flail gives me. So, as I'm about to hit him, so the flail has sap due to my fighter. I forgot what it's called. I get like 3 abilities, and one of them is sap. So,
Weapon mastery.
yes. If I don't kill him, he gets disadvantage on his next attack roll. Until the start of his next turn. Right? That's how it says. They have disadvantage on their next attack roll before the start of my next turn. That's right. So that's a 1, 6. It's 2. So that's 6 to start, but I get to re-roll it for Savage Attacker. That's worse, so I'm going to keep the 6 damage. Yes, sir. And yeah, he has disadvantage on his next attack roll before the start of my next turn.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
So, Theo, you did damage to number 4. Caesar, you're up.
okay. At number 2, I am going to cast Mind Silver on him, so I need a intelligence save.
Well,
He fails. Perfect. He will take. Let's see. He will take 3 psychic damage.
And that is on number 2?
Yep, on number 2. And then his next saving roll needs to be reduced by 4.
Okay.
And then I will back away 5, 10, 15, 20 to right there, and that'll be my turn.
Orin.
If somebody could move me across Jasper, please.
Yeah.
Next to Thug 2. And I'm gonna run over that way and draw my
Like
sword
right
out.
there.
Down one.
Down here.
One. Give me like the advantage. Yeah. Yep.
There
Yep.
you go.
Okay.
Takes me 25 to get there. And then I'm gonna just attack him. I don't remember all my pluses. I don't have my sheet with me, but I rolled 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Perfect. Nice. It's gonna be, I think, 10 slashing.
Okay.
And I think that ends my turn.
Hell yeah. Good job, Torin. I saw very proud. Very
Just
proud.
took after you, Drum. Except I hit mine.
Thug 1 standing next to Drom takes a swing with 2 swings with a short sword for a 18 and a nat 1.
Stabbed his own foot.
So the 18 with the short sword does
Misses.
7 damage.
Misses.
That misses?
Armor
Holy crap.
class. Actually, 16 plus 2 kind of goes to rollers. So
It goes to the roller, so it does. So it, yep.
Yep.
So 7 piercing damage. His second swing, you just deflect off with the shield.
and it hits his foot.
No, he's not that unlucky. Thug 3 finally gets his turn. Seeing what's going on over here, he comes over 5, 10 diagonal. He takes a couple of swings at Theo with short sword. A 15 and an 18 to hit.
The 18 hits.
18 hits with the sword is 8 piercing damage.
Goodness.
That is Thug 3. Jasper.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at Thug 4. Same everything goes. Yeah, 24.
24 hits.
And can you hit Thug 4 from where you're at?
Oh, there's buildings.
Yeah, you can't shoot. You can't
That's
shoot
fine.
around corners.
Can I shoot Thug 1 then? Or am I like I'm kind of on that corner?
You can shoot Thug 1. You can hit Thug 1
Alright.
from there.
You want me to re-roll it?
24 hits.
16 radiant.
16 radiant. That all?
Yeah.
Okay. Thug 1 just gets blasted in the chest. He's pissed. And didn't he just go?
Yeah.
Just went.
He just went. Oh,
Yep.
That's right. He's the one I accidentally duplicated. Thug 2 here in between Jasper and Torin, just seeing that you just shot his buddy there. Thug 2 takes 2 swings at you, Jasper, with a mace for an 8
Yes.
and a nat 20.
Wow.
Bring it.
Oh, shit. 11 damage. And yes, that was doubled.
Really? Wow.
I rolled a 1 on one of them.
Wow.
So 11 damage on you, Jasper, as you just popped his buddy. That is Thug number 2. Thug number 4 over here by Dorian. He swings
At disadvantage.
Why is he at disadvantage?
Because when I attacked with my flail,
Oh, that's right.
I had
That's
the
right.
staff.
He takes 2 swings at you with the mace. A natural 1.
Yes.
And his second attack is a
Oh.
7.
Yeah, both miss.
Both miss. As he
Nice.
takes a couple swings at you. That was Thug 4. Dorian, you're up.
I will swing back at the 4 with my hammer. -2, 16.
16 does hit.
Okay. 2d6. Okay. Roll it again. I will take that one. 15 bludgeoning damage.
15 on number 4.
Can he make a con save for me if he's still alive?
9.
If fails, he falls prone. Seeing him fall prone, I will action surge, and hit him with my hammer with advantage. I did not get a nat 20, but a dirty 20, or 12 plus 8.
That hits.
Okay, 4. Have to take this roll. 7 plus 6, 13 bludgeoning damage.
13. Okay, and he's prone.
Thug 4 has been messed up, and he's still alive.
They're thugs. Drum.
Does a 19 hit?
It absolutely hits.
Lovely. Same deal. This is just after I swung my great sword from one direction. I missed the first time, and I'm just coming back around. Same fiery look on the blade. Makes contact and does 22 damage.
22 on Thug 1. Wow, he's looking rough.
That was a good roll. Let's be clear.
He is, and that was what was smite?
Yep.
You smout him.
I smout him.
You smout him. He is Thug 1 is looking rough. Lionel, you're up. I think you're muted.
Sorry about that. I
There
will
we go.
cast Healing Word on Drum.
Oh hell yeah! Thank you.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 4. Perfect. So you get 10.
Oh, cool. I don't overheal, right?
No, you do not.
Okay.
And then I will move up here next to Caesar.
As I get healed, I'll take a deep breath in and be calmed almost by hearing that healing word.
And then on Caesar, I will use one of my med kits on him.
You that is an action.
It was a bonus action for Healing Word.
Healing word is a bonus action. Okay.
Yep.
That's right.
So then, Battle Medic.
How much does he heal for?
Use a hit point die and then plus 6.
I rolled a hit die.
Yeah.
Okay. 10.
Nice.
So I can't overheal on this one.
Cannot
so-
overheal.
And then that ends my
That
turn.
is Lionel. Theodore.
Yes, sir. All right. I have my great sword. I do a little spin with it, and I come up top and slam it on Thug 4.
Roll at advantage.
What, man?
He's prone.
Oh, that's good, because that one was 12. Does that hit?
No.
No? Okay. That's 14.
14. Tie goes to the roller. 14 hits.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so that's my great sword. It's a 2d6. 4, 7. First one's 11 damage. I'm gonna re-roll it for Savage Attacker. Both are 11. So 11 damage.
11 damage. He is.
Is he dead yet?
Rough.
I'm action surging then. I do another little spin. I take my great sword again. I'm coming up top on his dome and I'm slamming it down.
At advantage. He's prone.
Nice. Ooh, okay, so that's 19 for the first one.
That hits.
And 15 for the second one.
19 hits.
Nice. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
It's you hit. Roll damage.
Let's do it. 5, 8. So the first one is 12 damage. Re-rolling.
Savage attacker's only once per your turn. You only do it one time.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
12.
what is it?
12
hits.
damage. Tell us
12
how it's.
damage.
Tell us how it's done.
Finally. My sword splits this man in half. Just down the middle. I went on his dome, and just this sword is massive. It's a great sword, and it just cuts his entire vertebrae in the center. And then he just flop opens
Voice.
like a patty.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
Ooh. Wondering. Yeah, no. Actually, yes. I'm gonna move right here, and then my turn.
All right. That is Theodore. Caesar.
Okay. As I catch my breath from the health that Lionel gave me, Lionel, you would see me reach into my pouch. I grab out a cricket, and you see my eyes turn white, and then out of the tip of my spear, I throw up the cricket and I hit the cricket with my spear, and it turns into this like magical little wisp as I cast Sleep. Behind Thug 1, about 10 feet behind Thug 1, it's a 20-foot sphere. And if his health is less than 18, he is now unconscious.
You see Thug number 1. He just kind of falls to the ground.
Yep, he's in a magical slumber now. He will wake up if the sleeper takes damage. Someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. Yep. So that is that. That was my action. I stay there. That's my turn.
All right. Torin.
Oh, I just can take one more attack at him again. I rolled a 19.
19 does hit.
Okay. 12 slashing.
12 slashing on, that is Thug number 2.
Mhm.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, and that's... Nope, I think that's all I can do.
Thug number 1 is sleeping.
You roll that at advantage there, Benny?
I did, yeah. I rolled a 19 out of 2.
Okay.
Thug 3 that's over here between Theo and Dorian, you just cleaved his friend in half. So Thug 3 turns towards you, Theo, with a mace in his hand, and he takes 2 big swings at you.
Oh, fuck.
For a 23 to hit.
Wow. Yeah,
And a-
that
and a-
hits.
And a 14 to hit.
The second one doesn't.
The first one does 5 bludgeoning damage as he just crack up against your armor.
I resisted with all my might.
That was Thug 3, Jasper.
Yeah.
You doing all right over there?
Yeah, I don't want to step away.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't talking to you, but it is your turn. I apologize.
Oh, no, you're good. I don't want to wake him up either.
I hit the guy in front of us pretty good. If you can do anything to him.
I know I have disadvantage because it's just gonna be a ranged attack.
Too close, yeah.
I got you.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step back, so you get an attack of opportunity. Let's just take the gamble.
Zoom in, hold on. And that is Thug 2 takes a swing at you. One swing with his sword for a
Good lord.
21 to hit.
God fucking damn it, yeah.
Ooh.
Pretty bad.
Rob, can you re-roll that?
Oh,
My goat. That's my goat.
s-
My goat.
13 to hit.
Yeah, that will not hit.
how'd you do that?
I don't-
I used a reaction.
Oh,
So now I am going to give. I'm going to
Oh, Caesar.
give Torin. No, you know what? I'm gonna give Jasper advantage on that. Now, Jasper, you have advantage. I
Torin!
use silvery barbs.
My goat.
busted.
Torin, duck. I'm gonna shoot.
Okay. Nat 20.
This
Perfect.
motherfucker's dead. This motherfucker's dead.
Did you really
Yeah.
nat 20?
I swear to
Yeah.
God. All right. 11. Jeez, fuck. 27.
27.
Radiant.
Explain how it's done.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I yelled for Torin to duck, and I just put one straight through the eyes.
Shh.
I looked through the hole that you shot at in your eyes. Exactly, yeah.
Just spray out
And
across.
just a clean hole.
And he just kind of crumples and collapses to the floor. That was Thug. Let me get rid of that Thuggy. Oops. Come on. Cooperate, please. All right, he's gone. Thug 1 is sleeping. Thug 2,
Listen.
he comes over and he's surrounded. He's got Dorian on one side. He's got Theo on the other side. He's going to take a swing.
Wait. I thought Thug 2 just
Oh, no,
died.
I'm sorry. Thug 2 just went down. You're right. Dorian, you're up.
All right. So as this guy turned around to swing at Theo, just gonna, like a baseball, just swing this giant hammer into his back. 16 plus 8 is a lot.
Yeah, that'll
Probably
hit.
hits.
That'll
24.
hit. That'll hit Thug 3. Who hasn't been hit yet.
Okay, I'll re-roll that. I'll take that. What's 8 plus 6? 14. Thank you.
14.
And then, can you make a con save for me, please?
14 damage and a con save is a 11.
He is prone as my big hammer smacks him in the back. He falls just face first onto the ground.
How much? 14 damage?
Are we reading Grom's book right now?
Yes,
You're smacking his hammer, having your hammer in his face?
my hammer's hitting him in the back, and he's falling face first.
That was Dorian Drum. You are up.
He's not dead, right?
No, but he's unconscious. I would
One
recommend
is
bringing-
unconscious, and 3 is prone.
I will turn towards the others and say, should we keep one around or just finish it?
Keep him.
Keep him. Alrighty. It's and I'll just like start to take out rope. In like very nonchalantly. I know everybody else is still in a fight, but I'm going to like take out rope, start tying him up, with a hog tie kind of situation. Being careful not to wake him still until he is fully tied. I'd also want to kind of
stroking his hair.
Yeah. I'd also want to gag him so he's not able to make any noise.
Okay, so you get.
You are reading that book.
Yeah, you got that from your book.
Yep.
That is Drum's turn. Lionel.
Cast Healing Word on Theo.
Fabulous.
What is your
that'll
what is your
be-
healing word?
What do you mean?
Bippity boppity boo.
It's healing word. What is your healing word? Cast the spell.
Oh.
Heal.
Stallion. Ew. No. So you see this light go over to Thaddeus. I rolled a 3, so that'll be 7. Yeah, 7.
7
Nice.
healing. Anything else?
I don't really think there's anything I can do.
Okay. Theo.
I take my sword again. I do another little shimmy to show this guy what's up. I do a little spin up top again on his dome. I come down hard as hell at
You're
advantage.
At
Hey,
advantage.
Jinx. Do it. See. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nice. Roll that. Let's roll that. So, what am I addition? First one is 12 damage. That one's worse, so we'll do 12 damage.
Got it. Anything else?
No, I just stay here.
Caesar.
All right. I will take a step down, and as I'm running over to Drum, I'll turn around, point at Thug 3, and you hear thunderous bells come out of nowhere as I cast Toll the Dead on him. I need a
Toll the
wisdom
Dead.
save.
Wisdom save is a 15.
That goes against my spell DC, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is the modifier for?
That's spell casting modifier if you have like a 2-hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, tie goes to the roller then.
Okay.
So-
He shakes it off. Doesn't feel any damage. Anything else?
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I go over by Drum in the system.
Torin.
I will just kind of move back around the corner if somebody can move me, like that building, towards Dorian. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25. Just around the corner kind of thing. But, and then, nope, other way up.
Up over by Jasper.
Up around to the left. The vent. Yep. Exactly right there. Perfect. Thank you. And then I'll hold my turn,
Okay.
I guess.
Thug one.
If anybody else jumps out.
Okay. Thug 1 is sleeping. 3 He's prone, so he stands up and he's... Oh, shit. And he actually tries to run. So he's already up half his movement. 5, 10, 15. Goes. Both of you get a swing at him. He's running.
You let me. Can I use a different weapon to make a swing at it?
You could just say non-lethal if you want.
No, I don't care about that.
Okay.
I want to pull out a hand axe and hit him with a hand axe.
Yeah. You just kind of reach onto your
Okay.
belt.
Oh, that's a natural 19. So
Yeah, that'll hit.
probably hits. All right. So I have weapon mastery with hand axe. Now he is vexed. So on my next hit, I have advantage. Or on my next attack roll against this guy, I have advantage.
Okay. How much damage?
4, and that did 9 damage.
Okay. Theo, you get a swing at him too.
Beautiful. At advantage or
No.
okay. 14.
14 hits. It's a tie.
Oh, sick. 2d6s. Okay. 5, 6. First one is 10 damage. 11 damage
Like,
for the
Theo,
other
I
one.
just want to be. Well, you can savage attackers only once per.
Sorry, I
turn.
keep-
You've already.
I keep doing that, bro. Yeah.
Yep, you're
10
good.
damage.
What was the first one? 10, yes.
10 damage. All right. He's, yeah. Okay. He stumbles a little bit as he starts running forward. That is thug number 3, Jasper.
5, 10. And is that where Thug 3 is?
Thug, yeah, he ran a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I want to specifically aim like right behind his kneecap. I just want to demolish it.
Okay, so you're going non-lethal?
Yeah, correct. But I want to like blow the bottom half of this guy's leg off
Okay.
if I can. Yeah, 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hell yeah.
9, 15.
15. He goes down, laying there, bleeding profusely, unconscious. Thug 1, sleeping, unconscious. Dorian.
Yep. 5. I get advantage because I hit him
Advantage.
with my axe. Dang it. Not a nat 20. 30, 20. 12 plus 8.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I gotta keep taking the -2 out. Alright. Oh, that's 10. We'll roll that. And that's, nope, we'll take 16 bludgeoning damage.
So as this thug is laying on the ground, half of a leg blown off, laying there bleeding, unconscious, and you come in with this huge, giant piece of metal. Tell us how it's done.
You just hear it just splat. I just hit him in the middle of his back. And it just compresses all the air out of him, and he just kind of turns his back and body into mush and just.
As he splatters everywhere. Torin, you've got it on you. Dorian does. Theo does. You got thug splatter all over you. Drom, you're up.
Wasn't part of the book.
I wake him up. I give him a good old, just like, little shake, I guess. And I go, things have really changed for you, and you maybe should have been the one to leave.
Shit. Fuck you.
Violent. I'll give him a good, just like poke in the eye.
Poke in the eye.
Yep, not lethal. Let's be clear.
Has this guy ever hit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was this guy ever hit?
He looks. He's rough. He's bleeding.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's pretty rough. Oh shit. Oh.
He took no damage from the sleep. Just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure.
Right. Yep. No damage from the sleep, but he just got poked in the eye for 4 damage.
You're telling me a punch can do 5, but you get poked in the eye and it does the same shit?
Well, if you really
Poke him in the
jam
eye.
it in there.
Really hard.
Sharp man.
I did what I did.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Who sent you?
Fuck you.
Okay. Who sent you?
It's- you guys. Yeah.
Good talk.
You made a big mistake.
Well, that seems like you made a bigger one.
Don't worry about me. You guys are fucked.
Why?
If I were you, I'd leave town tonight.
Wait, that?
Why?
Why? Conquer, I will hook up a battery to your nipple.
You have no idea what you guys have gotten yourselves into now. And now people are pissed.
You're right. We have no idea. Can you tell me?
I'm not telling you shit.
I have an idea.
I'm not telling you shit.
Well, do you want to live
Yeah, fuck you.
or not?
Doesn't matter what happens to me.
I take out a small dagger and I start slowly bringing it towards his eye.
He spits right at your face.
If I can, I'll like. Do I see him like preparing
Yeah,
the spit to
sure.
do that?
Sure.
Speed back at him.
I fully just open my mouth for it and say, "I'm gonna enjoy this."
Oh,
Hey, he is full orc.
You know,
yeah.
He spits right in your face.
I bring the knife closer and closer to his eyes, and just kind of the one that I just poked, and I'm like prying it open, ready.
You may as well just fucking kill me because you're not getting shit out of me. And I tell you, they're
Oh,
they're
no,
not
we're
gonna,
not
they're
going
not
to
gonna
kill
stop.
you.
They're not going to stop
We're not gonna
until
kill
you are gone and dead.
We're not gonna kill you. We're gonna keep you just on the brink of death, and we are gonna keep you there.
Yeah, you do whatever the fuck you want because you got
Lionel, where are you?
fucked.
Orin, this dude's kind of demented, man.
Lionel.
I don't know this guy.
Lionel. You're muted.
What's up?
Can you heal this guy for me in just a second?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Walk over
And
there.
I proceed to slowly bring the knife in and carve out an eye.
Roll. What is the dagger damage? D4?
Damn, okay,
Roll the
Volo.
D4.
Yeah. I like that poking him in the eye was a guaranteed, but I got 3 for scooping out his eye.
That's all you need. You pop out the eye and he slumps down to the ground.
Oh man.
Well, didn't he just heal him?
Not yet. You said,
Lionel?
you said in a minute.
Oh. Well, that my intention was to wait until he was healed.
I mean, it's still fine if he just heals him quickly.
I'll heal him.
How much?
Check his pockets.
8.
8.
Perfect.
Oh, fuck. It's, strings and goo is just hanging out the eye socket.
You still have another eye. Do you want to keep talking?
You guys are so fucked. You have no idea who's coming after you.
You said that
Deja
already.
vu.
We have no idea. Tell us so we get an idea, then we can all be on the same page.
And I'm not telling you shit. What the?
I gestured to Drum.
I could do this all day, truly.
Yeah. You would
I'm
need-
holding his eye like by the stem. Wonder what this
What-
tastes like.
What they do to me is worse than anything you guys could do. So bring it on.
Yeah, but we can put you out of your mercy or out of your misery, and we can do that a lot sooner. The quicker you say it.
Not telling you shit. Other you pissed off some very powerful people. You're digging into something that you shouldn't be digging into. Let it go. Leave town.
Tell us. We could just turn ourselves in, and then you'd be revered as a champion.
Yeah. I'm gonna believe that. Fucker.
Hey, if you believe it, then we might.
You never know. I'm gonna lower the eye closer towards his face again, and just kind of like, basically, just kind of keep hitting him slightly with it. Let him know that it's there.
You guys, do your worst, because I'm not. Fuck, it hurts. I'm not saying shit.
Does anybody
they're-
have any suggestions? Or I'll just
While
keep
they're doing
playing
that,
around.
can I look at the other two bodies? If there's any
Yeah.
identifying marks or you got anything in their pockets?
You pull their masks and hoods. You pull them off. They're human. They are not element touched. That would be from the Rifflins. They are absolutely human. You don't recognize them or anything, but they do look. You would say they're thugs. I mean, they're hired mercenary type. Somebody hired them to come after you. I mean, that's kind of what you can deduce just from the looks of these guys. Between the three bodies that are down on the ground, there's probably a total of 4 gold pieces altogether.
Okay.
There's 2 of them had a short sword, 2 of them had maces. They all also had a dagger.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's really no identifiable. It's not like they're carrying ID. There's no parchment, no notes, anything like that in their pockets. Nothing that would, hey, this is from Joe Schmo. Go put a hit on these people. There's nothing like that.
All right, we got our next target. Joe.
Joe Schmo?
All right.
I start the funeral rite for him while he's still alive.
His head is just hanging. There's blood still coming out of the eye.
Anybody else before we put this miserable man to death?
Doesn't seem to want to talk to me.
Tell the
I mean,
devil
cut out
we said
another eye,
hi.
see if he talks.
He does have a second, but I don't think we're going to get much more from him.
Maybe read him your book.
Show him the pictures.
That'll get him talking.
Oh, you think I should make him read the book?
He actually
He's only got one good eye left, and
he jumps up really fast and starts running. 5, 10, 15.
Wasn't he
Got a
tied
foot.
up?
Rip him. Yeah, he
Oh,
was
he
you
was tied
tied
up.
him. That's right. You tied him, not just his hand.
Yeah, he's
I'm
tied
sorry.
up.
That's
Hog
right.
tied.
Yep, you hog tied.
Yeah, he-
You didn't just tie his hands. My bad.
Oh yeah, trust me.
He
This
tries.
guy is gonna
He's-
die.
Fighting the rope.
This guy is gonna die. Okay.
Maybe we let him go and then we follow him.
The fuck do
I
you
don't-
think I'm gonna lead you, dumbass?
I don't think you're gonna be leading us anywhere. I'm gonna carve out the second eye.
Oh, fuck. Roll the dagger damage.
D4. Yeah. 1.
Okay. He's now both eyes are gone. The blood coming out of both sockets.
Do we let this guy go? As a warning?
Good.
No.
But also, he'll probably go around screaming to everybody that, we are really bad, so then the entire town will hate us.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. And with that, I say, please forgive this guy for all of the wrong he's done in this world. And I take my great sword and I behead him.
The head rolls on the ground. Empty eye sockets in the mouth. It makes a nice bowling ball. I mean, the holes were already there, but
God,